just a little bit away from first pitch. So here's the lefty, Robbie Ray. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. Look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
Ronald Acuna Jr. leading things off and takes a strike. That one missed.
1-2.
Outside. And a count now even up. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Got him looking. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Absolutely dotted the edge of the zone right there. That was a tough battle, man. So to make a really quality pitch and just catch him looking like that, it's got to feel good out there on the mound. That was a fun at-bat to watch.
Now at the plate, Drake Baldwin. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Ray, a 6'2" southpaw, 33 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. The why to kick the pitch. There's a strike. That misses the zone. Now 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Ground ball right side, and that chance handled to first.
He's out.
2 up, 2 down. Okay, let's check out the lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Drake Baldwin.
Boog, he's really been showing off the pop in this series so far. 2 homers, and you know he'd love to add on with another shot today. I'm interested to see how they approach him.
Here's Austin Riley, a former first-round pick, and he's really turned into a nice everyday player. Liner, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Here's Matt Olson. That's in there. That's strike 1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Riley off of first with 2 away. Gonna count 1-2. And there's a ball. And a good eye there.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
First and second, 2 outs. Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. First and second, 2 down.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
2 outs. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Kisner makes the grab, and that'll do it. 2 left for Atlanta, and now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score. Back after this on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, and today's starter, Grant Holmes.
Well, it hasn't been a great year so far in terms of ERA, but he's had some decent games, and there have been some flashes of greatness, if you will. We'll see today if he's able to get ahead of hitters and perhaps get some swings and misses, put himself in a position to bring that ERA down, because you know in the back of his mind, beyond the W, he wants to have a better earned run average.
Number 56, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Outside low, and it's 2-0.
2-0.
And there's the strike. Line drive, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Here's Elliot Ramos. Now moves to first, and he's back safely. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1.
And there's a foul ball. Gets a piece and stays alive. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and he can't make contact.
And up next for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee. Pitch
Ball
misses
1.
there. Ball 1. Man at first, 1 away. Fought off foul. There goes the runner. Out there to center. And that'll fall for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Two on, one out. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Next offering upstairs.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Next offering is down low.
Way to lay off that pitch down. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Huge strikeout there. Willie Adames stands in. The shortstop takes the ball. And that one fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. On the ground to the left. Whips it across, and that's the inning. Giants leave a couple scoreless after 1. Back here at Oracle Park, all set for the start of the inning. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Ray back to work.
Albies is playing on the road, so you know that means he's been FaceTiming with his pet fish. This guy owns a few home aquariums, and it's no secret he likes talking to his fish when he's away. In fact, Albies had cameras installed so he can check on the fish anytime he wants.
Fouled off down the right side. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Here's Alex Verdugo. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
0-1.
One down, base is empty. Slider misses outside. Joe McDonald, our umpire behind the dish.
Yeah, Boog, Joey Mack. Sometimes a little tough to figure out. We may see some hitters and pitchers asking him where a pitch was here or there, but most of the time he keeps it reasonable.
D-Rod.
Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off. 1 out, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Stepping in, Nick Allen. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-2.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Two outs, base is empty. That
Ball.
misses the zone. Now 2-2. Now one
Full
missed.
count.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Offense held in check there. Down to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's Dominic Smith.
First baseman, Dominic Smith.
On the ground, right side. Olsen handles the chance. He takes it on his
That's
own.
an out.
1 up, 1 down.
Batting 7th, left fielder, Gerard.
And now, Herrera Encarnacion. Looking for his first big league hit right here. That
Ball.
misses, and that's ball 1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
1-1.
And that
Ball
one
2.
missing low. And a swing and a miss.
Well, when those hitters
2
count,
balls, 2
sometimes
strikes.
can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
That missed
Full
by a
count.
lot. And it's 3-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. And down on strikes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Tyler Fitzgerald in the box now. No balls and a strike. He swings and fouls one off. Now fly ball to right center. And it drops in, but a good job to keep it in front.
Batting 9th, catcher.
So a man at first. Here's Andrew Kisner. Check on the runner.
He's safe.
And
That's a
first pitch
strike.
fastball is in for a strike.
No balls, 1 strike.
Two outs. Way
1-1.
outside. And the count is 1-1. And a foul ball. Fitzgerald leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next
2-2.
offering misses down and away. And that
Full
is
count.
downstairs. And the count is filled up.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
And ball
Take your base.
4 to
Ball
a
4.
board.
Well, a great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow, Boone, he found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Number 56 in the box now. Takes strike 1.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
That's
Ball
off the
1.
inside corner. And the count even
1 ball,
1-1.
1 strike.
And that's fouled off. That's
That's a
down
ball.
and in. A slider missed.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Misses. 3-2 now.
That's a really good take.
And that'll
That's
load
the
the
ball. Take your
bases.
base.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boo. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
And now it's the Giants DH, Elliot Ramos. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And that is out of play. That
Ball.
misses. And 1-1.
1-1.
2 outs. Bases are full. Hard hit left side. They take the force out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. Giants leave them loaded. We'll move to the third with no score. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. He's going to finish with a new career high in stolen bases, Chris. And that's in there at the knees.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Inside, just missed. That one almost got him.
Three balls, 1 strike.
And the 3-1. And a swing and a miss.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms
Okay.
extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. A massive home run. His 4th home run of the season. And they jump out front. It's 1-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Went down on strikes his first time through. Ball 1, no strikes.
So you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter. So, Boog, here's an interesting fact about Acuna. He has the most home runs at Truist Park. He passed Freddie Freeman for the top spot in 2023, and I think he might hold that record for a while. You know, these Braves showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Swings and misses, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Now in for the Braves, Drake Baldwin. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. That one misses, and that is ball 1. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That one inside, ball 2.
2-0 to count.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
1 down, base is empty. Into center and a base hit.
High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I tell you what, it's not easy to do.
Here is Austin Riley. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Now that is first baseman, Matt Olson.
Here is Matt Olson. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Swinging a foul straight back. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. In the air, out towards left center. And that is that. Atlanta draws first blood with a solo shot. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and now the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. First pitch just misses. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Acuna moving back. Hits the top of the wall. Around second now, going for 3. And he's got a leadoff triple.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Now Matt Chapman at the plate. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And that misses. And that's ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
And another ball.
He hasn't wanted to challenge both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
2-0 the count. Here it comes.
Ball 3.
Outside.
Almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Willie Adames in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And ball 4 to a board. And now the shortstop, Willie Adames.
Keep an eye on this at bat because even though it's early, it could change the outcome of this game. Look for your pitch and attack it.
That
Ball
one
outside.
misses. That's 5 straight. Next
Ball.
pitch is downstairs.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That's in there. And it's 2-1. Tying run in scoring position here in the last half of the third. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Harris has a beat on it. Squeezes it. Runner tagging from third. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 1-1.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Dom Smith stands in. Grounded out his first time.
Runner.
Runner on the move. Pitching for a
Right.
strike. Throw. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Chapman scores, and it's an RBI single. It's 2-1.
Well done. Drives in the run. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Herrera Encarnacion, the next
Ball.
Giant to hit. Inside. 1-0.
1-0.
Swing and a ground ball, and it stays fair. Headed for the plate. He'll score. In there safely.
Picks himself up an RBI. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
One down, runner at third. Tyler Fitzgerald, the next Giant to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that one fouled off.
Outside. Ball.
The Braves bullpen has some activity. Bryce Elder getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Goes down looking.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Andrew Kisner, the next Giant to hit. Walked his first time. And that's off
inside.
the inside edge. Ball 1. Two outs with a runner at third. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 1-1.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
That's a base hit as a run scores.
Comes through with the RBI. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Now it's the right fielder. He's been a great free agent sign. First
Ball
pitch
1.
doesn't find the zone.
Well,
One ball,
really rough
no
inning out
strike.
there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Next
Ball
pitch is
outside.
outside. Late on that fastball.
As a hitter,
2-1.
you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0
Ball
count, you
3.
have to be ready to do damage.
Kisner off the first with 2 away. Hit in the air, left field, Verdugo. And makes the grab. And that is that. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. On to inning number 4. It's the Giants 4 and the Braves 1. Back here in San Francisco as we go to the top of the 4th. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. That one's in there. Strike 1.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
To the right side. He steps on the bag, and a quick out, number 1. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Albies measures 5 feet 8 inches, 28 years old, and he's a native of Curacao. 1 down, base is empty. That breaking ball drops in for a strike. On the ground to third, and it goes just foul.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
No.
Fastball is outside.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Now batting, left fielder, Alex Verdugo.
2 down, base is empty. Alex Verdugo now at the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. Way high
1-0.
there. Ball 1.
Ball up.
Foul ball. That one fouled off. 2-2. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Lined into right. He's got it. And that is out number 3. And the Braves go down quietly, and they trail it 4-1. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the fourth. Bryce Elder.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now it's going to be Elliot Ramos. 0 for 2 in this one. Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
1 ball, no strikes.
The 1-1.
Ball.
And a foul ball. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
On the ground to first, and he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Well, it looked like a pretty routine play. Just couldn't get it to stick in the glove as he gets tagged with the error. Should have been 2 outs in the inning, but now they have to work around it and get 2 more.
1 down. Here's Matt Chapman. He is struck out, and he is walked. And that one fouled off. Lee leads off first with 1 away. That's off the inside corner, and the count is 1-1. Hit on the ground might be 2. There's 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. 1 error in the inning, but nothing more. We played 4. It's the Giants 4 and the Braves 1. New inning getting started. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Nick Allen. Ray back to work. Just missed.
You know, these Braves need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Next pitch is outside.
Ball.
Late on that fastball.
Full count.
And down on strikes he goes. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 5th. Way inside. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Two.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Great catch, foul ground up against the wall.
Now batting, right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr., who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Foul ball there. Two down, nobody on. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Now batting, catcher, Drake.
Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Drake Baldwin. 1 for 2. Up and
Ball.
in, and that is ball 1.
Ball 2. 2-0's the count.
Late with the swing there.
Threw that fastball right
Two balls,
by him, slightly
one strike.
elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
That catches the top part of the zone, and the count's even at 2. Center field, Lee under this one, and that is that. One left for Atlanta, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Bottom of the inning, and digging in for San Francisco, Willie Adames. In the air on the infield, Albies. 1 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Dominic Smith, the next Giant to hit. There's the strike. Left field. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder.
2 outs, base is empty. Ferrar Encarnacion, the next Giant to hit. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Giants go down quietly as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Back here at Oracle Park, Austin Riley at the plate.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And there's a foul ball. Ripped to short. Adames, the throw to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Fastball grew right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Matt Olson up to the plate. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. Up onto the arcade and gone. See you later. And and they inch closer. It's 4-2.
Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Ozuna in the box now as he leaves that one up high. One down, base is empty. There's a strike. Next offering is downstairs. Fastball for a strike.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
One out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're in the top half of the sixth. That one misses, and a full count now. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Comebacker to the mound. Over to first. Out. Ozuna is out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. And that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he can handle. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. That'll do it for Robbie Ray. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment. Left-hander out of the bullpen, Eric Miller.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. Tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Alex Verdugo next up for the Braves. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Albies off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile.
No ball.
0-2.
2 strikes.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first, and it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. Long ball draws the Braves closer. It's now 4-2. Major League Baseball is on the show. Bottom of the 6th. Now it's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald.
Tyler Fitzgerald.
That's off the mark, and that's ball 1.
Well, these Giants really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. The numbers help tell the story. I mean, they've been sitting fastball, and it's paying off in a big way so far with 6 hits against that pitch alone.
Base hit, left center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Now here is Andrew Kisner. A walk, and he's also singled. And that skips into dirt. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
1-1.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Acuna going back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Well, I think the wind ended up being a factor right there. It's ripping in from right field right now. So otherwise, I think that ball's out of here.
So the batting order turns over. And now the right fielder. Check swing, called strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
Throw to first, and he dives back in
safe.
safely. That one ripped. And that should be extra bases. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. They call those the alleys for a reason, man. They're long, and if you can't cut the ball off as an outfielder before it gets by you, that hitter's going to run for a while. That right there is a beautiful swing and nice hustle for the triple.
One down, runner at third. Next is the designated hitter, Elliot Ramos. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Elder fires. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed or way.
Got him. That's out number 2.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Two outs. Throw on to Olsen. They limit the damage here. But they do get on the board in the inning on this run-scoring triple. It's 5-2. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now Nick Allen. Miller, 27 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And that misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fastball for a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
Hard hit to third. Chapman over to first in time. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves. He's already homered here in this one. And
No,
ball
that's
one.
a ball.
Next offering is in for a strike. The Braves trailing by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7. Fly ball down the line, and Encarnacion sizes this one up, makes the grab, 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Ronald Acuna.
2 down, base is empty. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. 1 for 3. And that's outside. 1-0. Just missed. And another ball. There's the strike up high, and it's 3-1.
Two.
3-1 count, saying to himself, I've got to get a fastball here. Just spins a get-me-over breaking ball to bring the count full.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, has room, and he makes the catch. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Giants 5 and the Braves 2. And we're back, set for the last half of the 7th. Chappie steps to the dish to take his cuts. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
And that clips the inside corner. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
That's down and in. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Full count.
And they'll do it again. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to, he's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Man at first, nobody out. Willie Adames, the next Giant to hit. That one's in there. It's 0-1. Chapman on at first, nobody out. Pickoff throw, and he's back in safely.
One.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Riley over to second, on to first, double play.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
So digging in, Dominic Smith. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. They're still out in front 5-2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Randy Rodriguez.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Now in for the Braves, Drake Baldwin. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Camilo Doval, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Rogers warming up as well. Swing and a foul out of play. That's inside.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Just missed the inside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. And there's a ball.
Full count.
Line drive. Gets down, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
Here is Austin Riley. First
Ball
pitch
1.
misses.
1-0.
Runner at first with no outs here. Next
Ball.
pitch downstairs. 2-0.
2 balls. No strikes.
That finds the mark on the inside corner. Late on that fastball.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
The Giants leading by 3, and we're at the top of the 8th. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touched it.
Line to left. And Encarnacion pulls that one down. And there's one down. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. He's already homered in this game.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
1 ball, no strikes.
Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. Here's the pitch to Olson. Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Here comes the manager out of the Giants dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Randy Rodriguez won't go any further. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching.
So they bring on their closer in the 8th, Camilo Doval, on for the 30th time this year. Here's Marcelo Zuna, 0 for 3 in this one. Just off the outside edge, and that's ball 1. That one missed. That one catches the zone, and it's 2-1. There's a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. He's out. That completes the strikeout, inning over. So the Giants' pen gets the job done. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Giants 5 and the Braves 2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Spencer Schwellenbach.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
Gerard Encarnacion getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
0-2.
Got him swinging. Slider got him for strike 3.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Fitzgerald stands in now and watches strike 1.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
0-1. And that's in the dirt. Action in the pen down there. Rafael Montero, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
They got it for out number 2.
Now batting, catcher Andrew Kisner.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Andrew Kisner. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
Everything came together for him. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Now it's the Giants' leadoff hitter. Now a screamer into the outfield. And Acuna able to make the grab. And that's the 3rd out. So 1 hit is all they get through 8 full. It's the Giants 5 and the Braves 2. We go to the 9th, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line, and a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game. But all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So man aboard, and next for Atlanta, Alex Verdugo. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
The 0-2 just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Grounded to third. Could be 2. Slings to second. Back to first. And that is a double play.
Well, that's a huge ball in play to get the double play defensively. Just one more guy to get this save for the closer.
So it's their last chance in this one. Nick Allen next up for the Braves. Fought off foul. Two down, nobody on. And now the count is even. The Braves down to their final strike. Got it! And that's the ball game.
Well, someone from the bullpen had to come in, get a big out, and then had a little time to think about it before he went back out to get the final 3 outs of this ball game. Nonetheless, outstanding job to get the save and secure the win for his team.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long